Hey everybody, it's Dan Martin. Today I'm going to be talking about impact alignments and understanding one of the things that really makes it difficult to get to a solid impact position for most players and how that relates to my training aid, the Pro. But before I get started, please hit that subscribe button, all right? Okay, so impact alignments. So we all know when we swing and hit a golf ball that we want to align ourselves, or we want to get the lead arm and the shaft to be in alignment at impact, which means the body has to arrive in a position something like this, okay? But most golfers that struggle have impact alignments that look more like this, where the club is out in front, or something weird is happening relative to those alignments. So we're not getting that straight line setup. So where the difficulty is for players is that they don't really understand what they're swinging, okay? So golfers that struggle with impact alignments are always trying to move the club head. And so if I'm trying to move the club head's weight, I use leverage on the shaft, and invariably I start to try to put an energy that actually breaks down my impact alignment. Really good golfers, though, transfer energy from their center, and then it works out through different segments of the body, and then the club at the very last thing aligns with the lead arm at impact, just like so. So our big issue is I got to train my hands basically to stop trying to make the club head hit the ball and start to learn how to get the whole alignment to line up. And so that creates you have to have a different imagery now if you want to strike a ball with a more solid impact alignment. You need to imagine that the entire shaft lines up with the ball. I don't want to pay so much attention to here. And why that's critical is that the center of mass of the golf club when you swing it is actually not down here where its center of mass is when it's at rest, but you have to account for your hands. So your hands actually add weight to the golf club, and it shifts the center of mass way up here into the top part of the shaft. So when I start trying to control the club head's weight, I actually mess up the swing. And it's a very impulsive thing to do, because when we pick up something that feels heavy at the bottom, our hands want to kind of control and direct it. But a really good golfer ignores that, and they learn how to align this part. So if you pay more attention here, you're in a much better shape. So how does my training aid actually help you understand that? Well, when we take away the kind of mass, this is basically a massless swinging apparatus here. I've got a rope and I've got a cylinder. I can't direct force through the shaft. I don't have rigidity. So when I take rigidity away, I have to learn impact alignments in a very different way. So I'm going to have to actually learn how to sequence impact alignment. So when I get down here and then strike this, if we slow this down, we're going to notice every time I line that thing up, we're going to notice that my arm and that rope are coming in at exactly the same time. If I try to do things with my hands, I can't actually get it to align. But if I actually learn how to swing, then my impact alignments are automatic. And so as I continue to get that feel, I now I'm starting to build the sequencing and the intuitive understanding that I'm actually trying to swing the entire element like it's a rope into impact, as opposed to trying to move the club head. So next time you're out hitting golf balls, kind of change the way you actually perceive your club. Try not to think of it as the club head, but actually think of it as the center of mass is what I need to get to align with my lead arm at impact. And so you could just rehearse that slowly like so, and just keep working on that until you get a much more clear picture of what you're doing. And you'll notice that your hands again are going to stop trying to work the weight, and they're going to start just kind of letting the golf club go. All right, so if you think that was helpful, please check out some more of my videos on my YouTube channel, and by all means visit my website, swingthepro.com.